Hello again, this is Bob Weir with the Cross Timbers Gazette, and my special guests today are Kathy Duke, Ann Poppy, and David McGee. Kathy, a Flower Mound resident, is a former elected official on the Louisville ISD Board of Trustees. And Poppy, a Louisville resident, is the Developmental Director for Communities in School of North Texas. David McGee, a Canyon Oaks resident, entertains at many events in North Texas and across the country. For several years, Dave has been building upon an entertainment career, which among other successes has made him the headliner for the World Game Show starring David McGee at WinStar World Casino in Oklahoma. Drawing crowds of 3,000 or more, Dave blends his mentalist routine with huge cash and other prizes won by audience members randomly selected to join him on stage. My guests are here today to talk about Communities in School of North Texas and a masquerade ball coming up on May 21st at the Hilton Garden Inn in Louisville. Ann, would you please tell area residents about the organization and the event?
Absolutely. Thanks, Bob. So Communities in Schools has been around for 23 years. We were founded in 1993 here in Denton County. We started in Little Elm, serving the Little Elm ISD School District. We now serve 6 school districts in Denton County, including Louisville, Little Elm, Lake Dallas, Northwest, Denton. We also serve schools way out in Bridgeport ISD as well. So the students that we serve are struggling to stay in school, whether that's because of academics or behavior issues, or they might not be coming to school for one reason or another. They may have a barrier to English or have another family issue that's keeping them from being successful. These students are at risk of dropping out. And they're sent to us from their principals and their counselors, their teachers, their parents. Sometimes they walk into our offices saying that they're wearing their mother's shoes that day because their shoes don't fit, or they didn't have a coat and it was 32 degrees outside this morning. The students know that they need to be able to succeed, and our program provides whatever they need to be successful, whatever it takes. If it's mentoring, if they need to be matched with a positive influence in their lives, we do that. Kathy's a mentor with us. There's, we had most recently about 500 mentors that we had matched with students this year of our 1,600 volunteers. And that's huge for our kids, but some of them also need tutoring. They need access to somewhere safe to go after school. They need someone who's telling them they have more options in life than just to drop out or get a job or leave school. Many of these kids don't know what their options are. They've been taught that this is the only way that they can lead their life. They may not have a positive influence in their life, and our program provides that for them. We have a full-time person who works in the schools. If the school is open, they are there. That site coordinator is the contact for them. They can come in anytime and meet with them, provide resources, whether it might be a snack in the morning if they get there early at school, or after school if they're coming in for tutoring. They match them with those resources to help that student, and also resources to help that student's family as well. Last count, we just reached over 5,000 kids served this year, which is great for Communities in Schools, and it's wonderful for the community. But if we're looking at the at-risk factors, it's 1 in 4 kids in our community that are at risk of dropping out of school. It's a lot of children, and that's why it's so important for us to be able to have this opportunity to talk about our programs and to talk about our largest fundraiser, which is the Masquerade Gala. It's going to be so great. It's the one event out of the year that we have the audience we need to not only talk about what we're doing, but give them a chance to invest in the success of the kids as well. So we're really excited to be here to talk about that, and very appreciative for the opportunity to bring this to the attention of the community. It's going to be a great event, but it's even a more important and better cause that we're trying to support.
Can you tell us, when was Communities in Schools of North Texas founded?
1993. We started with a partnership with Little Elm ISD. They knew of the dropout crisis. There had been a couple of initiatives going on trying to bring in successful evidence-based programs. So they didn't want to throw together something that they didn't know if it would work or not. Communities in Schools is an affiliate of Communities in Schools National. It's been around for 45 years. They knew this program worked. They had research and evidence that said that if we can operate this program with fidelity, there's a proven path to success for these kids through our model. Our program works with the kids throughout the year, so it's not just providing a service and then see ya. It's making a relationship with that kid, providing continual supports for that student throughout the year to make sure that they're successful, that they're not falling in a gap, that their grades are on track, that their attendance is on track, that even their behavior is improving throughout the school year. So over the past 23 years, we've grown, and through the support of the community and our partnerships with those school districts, even now we have school districts that are just waiting for us to expand to new schools.
Well, and the event, the Masquerade Gala, what will that include? I know that David McGee is going to be the entertainer for the
Yes.
evening.
Yes.
And you know, that should make it a fun event, just for
Absolutely. So we're really excited. It's the first year we're having this masquerade theme. It's also the first year we're having it at the Hilton Garden Inn, which is a beautiful facility. But we'll have, of course, the main event will be David, and we're super excited about that. But there will also be dancing, a fabulous dinner, auctions, some awards, a little piece about what our program does, but it is going to be a lot of fun. And we really are playing on the masquerade theme. Our tagline for the event is a night of intrigue and entertainment. Dave's bringing the intrigue, and the entertainment is from beginning to end. And we really do encourage people to wear masks. I'll have mine on. I know Kathy will have hers. But at the end, we're going to do a big reveal. We won't let you know what it is, but to tell you a little bit about why we're throwing a masquerade, why it's meaningful for our organization. And
I suppose it's Dave, you'll be wearing a mask, which is a good thing.
No. I'm amazed. I'm going to tell you, I'm amazed listening to Dan, how much you and I actually have in common with these kids, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
I mean, I was a real cut up in class when I was growing up, obviously, what I do for a living. Of course, Bob was well known for wearing not only his mother's shoes, some dresses over the years in school, but that's a whole other story. But and by the way, Bob, can I tell you that this wall around your home you and Annette have built is absolutely amazing. It is so incredible. But I want you folks to listen. This is an opportunity to open up your hearts and open up your wallets. I know people don't have money to burn nowadays, but if you just put it on a credit card, can they put it on a credit card?
Absolutely, they
can pay cash. I mean, listen, Bob, if you want to make a loan, I'll be glad to help you. It's not like I've got money to burn. But I'm looking forward to it, and I'm going to bring out a couple of new effects that we've just been doing at the casinos lately, just added into the show. So it's gonna be a lot of fun. I love getting the opportunity to give back into my community. I don't get that opportunity that often. So.
Well, you have given your talents to this community for many years, and I can attest to that, having been here a long time. And you used to be a Flower Mound resident, as a matter of fact.
Absolutely.
And you were very involved in the community. I always respected you for that, and only that. By the way,
You still have your mother's shoes, Bob? I'm
I'm wearing them right now, as a matter of
Yes,
fact.
they're nice.
Kathy, is there anything that you'd like to add?
I just want to ask everyone to come to our event and just have a good time. David is a wonderful entertainer, and it's all about the kids. It's all about helping each and every child, and so many people think it doesn't affect them and their neighbors, and it does. That's why I'm a part of this organization, because it affects all of our kids, and they are our future, and they're going to be the leaders in our community someday.
And is there a website that you'd like to mention?
Absolutely. You can find us at www.CISNT, stands for Communities in Schools North Texas.org. Also, if you Google us, you'll find us on there as well. We're on Facebook and social media. You're welcome to follow us. We post regular stories often so that as attendees of this event, you get to see the impact that you're having. We have a lot of kids who have come through some amazing barriers. Last year, we highlighted our Student of the Year. Her name was Jasmine. She was this amazing girl who found herself in a homeless situation, and she struggled to succeed, but through her interaction with communities and schools and the support she got from her community, she graduated. She's at school in Houston, and she's pursuing basketball as a part of her education there. We think possibly sports medicine. We're so proud of her and the many hundreds of kids who are just like her that need that path and need that support. And through supporting this event, we can make it happen.
Well, that's great. And of course, there will be a short write-up that I do along with this, and I'll have the website in there and any other information with the video. So I want to thank all of you for being here today, and I want to thank you for watching.
Can we sing We Are